Good evening to all participants. I welcome you all for the session 13 of the 6-day AACT ATAL sponsored FDP on redefining innovation, AI and ML for Industry 5.0. We are very happy to have one eminent personality from Tiruchengodu, Engineer Gokulnathan, who is a proud alumnus of GC Salem, to have this session. Thus, on explainable AI and ethical consideration, to say a few words regarding our resource person. Our resource person is a serial entrepreneur. He is the founder of Nithra apps, which most people are familiar in India, which has more than 10 million subscribers across the globe. Along with that, he is a director of Impress, which is an ERP end-to-end college automation software. And he is also a director of Flight Tutor Technologies, which is a drone startup. And other than that, he is a very compassionate person who contributes to the society and wants to give back to his community. And he's a public speaker. And you could have seen his interviews in YouTube channels. He's very inspirational personality. We are very happy to have have him among with us, sir. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation and being part of this session, sir. We welcome you for this session on behalf of GC, sir. Welcome you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, Malibari sir, for inviting me. I wish you all a happy Teachers' Day, even though it is yesterday. I wish you all once again happy Teachers' Day.
Thank you, sir.
So,
Thank you.
Yeah, the topic given to me is explainable AI and ethical consideration of AI. So, before we going into that topic, I want to share something because AI without internet we can't use AI because in today our company built on the internet era. So it's a consumer internet apps we built. So when I was studying in GC Salem, at the time our principal, Mr. E. Ramasamy, many of you know about him. He came to he took a subject of metallurgy to us in I think in maybe fifth or sixth semester. It is in around 96. So at the time, in my classmate from Chennai. So because we means we most of all come from a small town and village background. So we don't know much about the internet at the time. But my classmate, his name is Prem. Now I don't know. At the time, there is two shops outside our college. So one shop is called Akka shop because the younger lady runs that shop, and another shop is auntie shop. It's because elder lady runs that shop. So when we go to outside the campus, we go and take tea there. But why I want to tell that? So he tell that in the class, yeah, and because the conversation going in English, I am not that much fluent in English because I am from Tamil medium, that too from village school. Then I moved to Tiruchengodu Government Boys School. So even though totally studied in Tamil medium, the understanding the English is tougher. And the people coming from Chennai, many people I know another man, Hari Shankar. Uh, we are not able to speak that much speed in Tamil. He speak that much speed in English. So these two, our principal and this man, Mr. Prem, both are conversing that in internet our akka shop and auntie shops are there. Like that he told me. So in Tamil we know that the பசுமுரத்தாணி பதிந்தது போல். So they speak much about that, but this one word maybe because of Akasha Pandishap, that word registered in my mind. Our Akasha Pandishaps are in internet. So but I am after that also I didn't much about I didn't know much about the internet. So when in 1998 when we passed out, many of our classmates went to IT field. Even though we are from mechanical, many of our classmates, around 30-40 people, because at the time the Y2K issue is coming in big way. So many of our classmates joined, and I am you cannot think now, around 40 people are now in US. At the time, everybody graduated, so everybody joined IT, and the opportunity came. They went to US. So this is where the internet arrived. So when come to AI, what um, Infosys, one of the founder Nandan Nilekani told that uh, we cannot create LLM, but we need it is because it is a big man game maybe. So it is not possible. It may not. It is possible, but it is that much hard. So we don't think of the what is called creating LLM part. Instead of we use the AI, and how much it gives benefit to our people. Like, because internet is not invented by us. So we are as a company, our company, we are using internet. We were born out of internet. So we based on that, we build application on top of internet. Okay, so like that, the LLMs created by, it may be a OpenAI or Gemini or Perplexity, whatever it may be, we can think of it how to use these AI models to apply to our day-to-day problems. In that angle, we need to uh, think it in a major way, because the LLM, maybe DeepSeek from China, they come with a lesser cost and lesser investment. They they launched it. But in as far as India is concerned, we are not in that area, not progressed that much. So instead of creating LLMs, we can think of it how to use AI better for our community. And community means it may be a business, or for the benefit of the society. The business are coming out of the problems in the society. We are solving the problems. Businesses gets money. Like that, we think in that way, how to use the AI. So this angle, if you think of it, we can create more applications with the using of AI. So coming to our topic, I want to just share my slide. So it's explainable AI and ethical consideration, because we as Indians, we have the society as a trust deficit society. So for simple example, if I put my phone in somewhere, my mind is whether the phone is safe there or not. Like that, my mind is thinking, because whether somebody take that phone, like that. So in a trust deficit society, if the A is not explainable, if it is not ethical, the trust which we will have on AI is going to be lesser. So even though it gives a lot of advantages, we may not use AI that much. So the AI need to be in a explainable way in its decision, and also consider a lot of ethical problems, because there are a lot of ethical problems in our society. So the people who creating AI models, they need to consider the ethical point also, because so what the businesses are, what normally they are doing in big businesses, first they go quick, break all the rules, because government don't know what happened in the industry side. They come, they play only catch up game. Uh, for example, if you take Ola or Uber, so whether that model is correct or not, it is different question. Okay, it is purely it is useful to the people. It is it solves the problems of the many people. Their business model, we can have a different opinion of business model, because they are charging more from the uh, car aggregators, like Zomato and Swiggy are getting much from a restaurant like that. That is their business model. Whether it is correct or not, that the market, the competition will do right things, because now the Zomato and Swiggy, many of the hotels, they reject the Zomato and Swiggy. Now in Tamil Nadu, especially in our area, there is a app called Zaros. They are now they are the restaurants using that app. So their business model is subscription based or minimum commission based instead of percentage based. So, in Motor Vehicle Act, you cannot have these type of aggregator models. But business, what they do, they break all the rules initially. Because recently you can also see this, there is a case against Rabbito in the court. They stopped the operations in either Bangalore or Hyderabad, that I didn't know. So then the cases are going on. Then the government will come later, only government will come and they play the catch up game. Then they come with the Regulation Act, because I think the Data Privacy Act also they not passed till date, I think so. So, because the government don't know, because the industry, the innovation is happening in the industry, how it is going to evolve. These are all things. It is difficult for the government people to understand, because they have many works. So the government come in the latter. But as a businesses, they have their own accountability. So they, when they creating the AI models, they need to their own accountability systems before government or any regulations coming. So I have taken some of the slides. What can possibly we can do as the LLM creators, AI creators? We can see some of this. So some introduction about this. AI is a powerful but often a black box. Black box means we don't know what is there, how the AI take decision, how it is transparent, how it is understandable. In current situation, it is very non-transparent. Okay, it's like a black box. It only uh, maybe some request or some cases only they can show how the decisions are taken. So it's like a black box. So, but the explainable AI aims to make AI decision transparent and understandable. So explainable AI provides clarity on how AI arrives at decision. Example, loan approval AI explains rejections due to low credit score, unstable income, because loan get rejected. But AI need to give explanation why the loan get rejected. So it clearly tells the applicant that you have the low credit score and the income is not stable. So we are unable to give a approve loan for you. So if that transparency
Sir, small thing, sir. Sir,
not
slide is not changing, sir. Slide மாறல சார். ஃபர்ஸ்ட்
இல்லைங்களா
இதுலயே இருக்கு சார். ஸ்லைட் ஷேர்ல இல்லைன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
சேஞ்ச் ஆகலாம் எனக்கு சேஞ்ச் ஆகலாம் இருக்கு. ஓகே, இதுல
ஓகே சார்.
தெரியுதுங்களா?
இப்ப மாறுதுங்க சார். இப்பதான் மாறுது சார். இப்பதான் எக்ஸ்பிளைனபிள் ஏஐ வந்துட்டீங்க. ஓகே, இன்ட்ரோடக்ஷன். ஓகே சார்.
ம் சரி எப்படி வச்சுக்கிறேன். இது விசிபிளா இருக்கா?
ஓகே ஃபைன் சார், கிளியரா இருக்கு.
ஓகே ஓகே. So if the loan get rejected, the AI need to clarify whether the reason behind the loan rejections. Because so I want to give an example here. When we take our company monetization, when your monetization means when you are doing business, how the business get the money. So whatever the business, if a manufacturer manufacturing something and sell it, the product sold to some customers, they pay the money for that. Likewise, every business has different type of business models to get the for their product or services, they get the money. In our case, when we started the Nithra apps in 2013, we have the ad-based business model. So when we launched the app in Play Store, when user downloads the app, we are not getting for money for downloads. When the user after downloading use the app, we show some ad placement somewhere. When the user click that ad, we will get the money. Likewise, we have a lot of apps in the Google Play Store. In our business are growing in 2012, 2012 itself, where we launched in 2013, we have converted into private limited company. Currently, we have 150 apps in the Google Play Store and around 30 apps in Apple App Store. So, in 2013, we have released an resume maker app. Because initial stage, we are all most of our apps are ad-based business model. So resume maker, when the students after completing his graduation, he can enter all the details. We will give a template around 10 to 15 templates. If they choose whichever template they choose, we will give a resume in PDF format. So that's most downloaded in US and in top chart productivity. It is the top application in around 2013, 14, 15 like that. Then we released the app for TNPSC exams. Then we released the calendar apps. That is the mostly used app by our used by around Tamil calendar. Around we have a 2.2 crore downloads and 40 lakhs people using regularly. So we have a language calendar app in Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, Kannada, and Malayalam. Then 2017 we launched Nithra Jobs app for catering to blue collar and gray collar. Then 2020 we launched matrimony. Then we have our online store sridiya.com for spiritual items. So up to 2019 everything goes fine. We get around 50 to 60 lakhs year revenue per month. But all of a sudden in 2020, Google suspended our ad account. So around Pongal time, January 15, 2020, we got a message mail from Google that your ad account was suspended. And also they didn't for they around 1 crore amount we should receive from Google because they have the 45 days payment period. In that message that communicated that you also won't get this money also like that. Then we reapplied, but they never took reback up our suspended account. But in that mail, they told that your ad account, you are violating our ad account principle, but we don't tell what is the reason. Because our proprietary system doesn't show what is the reason to suspended of your account. So in that place, my trust with Google got broken because your ad maybe we may violated the rules that we don't know because he only telling Google only telling that we violated the rules, but you tell me the reason where we violated because before that if you give warning means we will correct it. If we violated before initially if you give warning means we will correct it. Yeah, all of a sudden they suspended our account and they hold our money due to receive to us. So then around this is the trust because they didn't explain the rejections by what we are seeing in the screen. AI need to give the reason for rejection of loan. So like that, they didn't give the reason, only violating our policy. That is the only reason they give. So uh, what is their proprietary system? How the proprietary system arrives that your ad account is not in good faith? That is not all explain, not non-explainable. So the trust with Google, the moment broken, the amount we didn't receive from them. Then in March, the Corona came. So it's a struggling period, but I have saved some amount. That's through that I paid every month on regular. I paid the salary. After that, we grown multifolds because when we away from ad revenue to subscribe for jobs, the employers paying for placing their vacancies. Matrimony, we have plans. So like that, we switched from ad model to other business models. So why I am telling here is, so if they warned, otherwise they have all the data. They it is possible to explain where is the problem. You need to correct it. They may give deadline also. You need to correct it. Otherwise, we will suspend your account. Means then we will check the area where we are violating, and we may be corrected it. But here, all of a sudden, they send a message and they suspended our account. So if we take that case to AI, the AI need to give clear uh, reason for rejection, whatever may be. The use cases may be different. Many use cases are we are in AI. We need to be the reason for a normal content writing. It won't be a problem. But if there is a discrimination, the AI need to give a clear cut reason. So when we see the importance, why the AI, explainable AI is very much important. Build trust in AI system. If the AI gives the wrong answer or without giving any answer, it takes a decision. The people having the trust on AI systems will going to reduce. So it ensures accountability of the decisions also. It helps meets legal and regulatory requirements, improves AI models by identifying errors and biases. These are all importance of explainable AI. So if the LLM or AI creating companies taking these points in their development, it gives a more trust on their product. So without trust, because in business, trust only sells. If when we take a decision, so sometimes you may see in your life experience, you go up and purchase something. You may purchase some higher the in both. You may take a two shops. You go to a particular shop, even though the nearby shop gives you a lesser price, but even though it is in a higher price in the next shop, you go to the next shop because you have a trust on that shop. They give the good quality. The price is not the matter. Like that, the trust or brand builds. If the trust in the AI system, if the company without explainable AI, if the decisions are not in a correct manner, as a people, we have less faith on the AI system. So the explainable AI is very much important for creating AI models. So when we consider the ethical consideration, so it's need to be avoid discrimination without bias and with fairness. It need to consider transparency. clear reasoning for AI decision. Yeah, yeah, we already saw an example about the loan rejection. So the AI system give the clear reason for its decision, whatever the decision it may be. Even it gives the loan also the reason because you have a good credit score and also you have a stable income like that. The AI system need to give clear decisions because now we are using AI in a lighter way. Lighter way means we are not using that much in application side in business side. We are using common AIs, but particular use cases are evolving day by day. So if that is coming into picture, the clear reasoning for decision is very much more important. So privacy, product personal data. Because yesterday I think I received a mail. I read the article 1 week before. Cloud, Anthropic, they updated their terms and conditions that if you didn't delete your data in 30 days, you can delete your data after 5 years only. Because with our data, what we interact with the Cloud API, Cloud AI, they with the data they are again training their AI models. So they updated their terms and conditions suited for their development. Because the personal when we interact with the AI model, the data are stored. So that should be that is our privacy. Because I have some health issues, I ask AI what I should do. So that should not be need not to be public. So, but they are telling that this data may be available in public also. So here, when we come to ethical point, the privacy is more important. The need of protection of personal data is very much important. Then accountability. Accountability as a human being, we are accountable for what the position we are in. Whatever the designation as a CEO of the company, I need accountable for company's good or bad things. So like that, everybody, if you are a HOD or a professor, you also need to be accountable for your designation. Like that, when it comes to ethical consideration, AI action should be accountable. Otherwise, if we didn't consider that part, AI can maybe unfair. So finally, job impact, balance between automation and the employment. This is also very important point. But the topic is I saw the industry 5.0. So industry 1.0, 2.0, every revolution in the industry, the job role got changed. So like that, here also it got changed, but we need to train the people for the newer roles. But yeah, man, but the speed of the AI implementation is the fear in the market. So other revolutions are taking in a slow, fast manner. So the people, otherwise next generation got into the next type of roles. Then there is not much disturbance in the job market. But the speed in the AI is making fear that it create lot of unemployment in short term. Maybe many articles I am studying that in long in next 5 to 10 years, you can see much more jobs evolve in that space in many other roles also. So as far as India is concerned, there is lot of vacancy. One side the people are telling that we are not getting employment. One side the people are looking for people, but there is a mismatch in the skill sets. So that is the problem, and also mindset. We need a lot of people for marketing. When I go our job app, the field sales marketing is the highest demand job, but people are not willing to go for the job. So there is a mindset and the skill set issues are there. But when AI comes, it also impact many white collar roles. So in when the 1 year before, the Raghuram Rajan, former RBI governor, told India should they embrace services in big manner instead of focusing on manufacturing. In that, what he told that if the services means mostly IT sector, if the people, many of the people choosing IT sector, they will create more jobs via giving a home cook. They take the people for cooking and other related roles. If the husband and wife both are going to the job, they need to manage the household things. From far there, many of the job will come. Like that, he is telling. So, but if that white collar job is more going to affected by AI, means what will happen to the your family or your country? That is very much questionable. So short term, I also think it have a much more impact. And long term, there may be adjustment. So ethically, if consider the AI speed should be slowed, but the competition won't be like that because one company giving advanced models, the other company want to give much more faster than that. So it's practically difficult, but if it goes in slower phase, means the adaptability to the newer roles also it is easily possible. So explainable AI addresses ethical issues. Transparent AI reduces bias and improve fairness. So ethical AI means responsible, trustworthy, and accountable AI. So this is much more need of the hour, but this cannot be only two people can do this. One is creator, other one is government. So, creator, how far they are taking this, I don't know. And they are considering because some article I am seeing that they train the model for not answering some of the unethical questions. Like that, I am seeing. But even the people who are using AI also, they need to follow the ethics. In our applications also, we are using AI somewhat, not that much, for algorithms for job matching and in matrimony the profile matching. We are using somewhat AI. There also, we are as a user of using AI application user, we need to consider the ethical part of the AI also. So the business need to be responsible and accountable in the AI space. But if they are not doing means, then the government will come into that phase and they regulate the systems. So some of the real world examples when we see, so because here the AI is going to disrupt many of the fields. Because if you take justice, so IBM Watson, it is there for the longer time. They give the uh, what is called records of the court records. It gives a clear decision in lesser time frame. So, but how the system, the AI arrives to the conclusion, that need to be explained. So in healthcare, when we feed the data, it tells the what is the problem of the patient. It tells, but how it come to that conclusion, how it diagnoses, that is very important requirement in the ethical and explain AI side. So finance side, already we see loan station must be explainable whether it is approved or rejected. In education, AI assisted learning requires fairness because if it discriminates, then it won't solve the society's problem. So it requires fairness for everybody. it may be a equity. So there is a challenges also comes with external AI. We when outsiders we speaks about the AI, we see we need accountable. The AI needs accountable. AI need trustworthiness. AI need fairness. Everything we can speak, but there is when we require explainable AI from companies, there are a lot of challenges also there. Technical complexity in explaining deep models, balancing accuracy with interpretability. Because recently I had in association meeting, there is a bylaw. In bylaw, some words are there. The other part, my opposite part, interpret the word in different way. I interpret in the different way. So the line is the only one same line, but he interprets in some other way. I interpret that word in the other way. So we in that case, which one is accuracy? So balancing accuracy with the interpretability is very much important. That is also difficult. Important means it is also difficult. Ensuring explanation are useful for non-experts, because mostly we are all non-experts in AI. Some maybe somebody others are non-expert in AI. So the explanations are useful for us also. But these are all challenges when when in explainable AI. Future of responsible AI. So stronger regulation on AI transparency. But in India, we are very much slow. We very much slow in what we call in internet era. Internet era itself, we need in many of the laws, because, for example, when we launch an app in Play Store, so maybe for clear example, I will give. You see Spotify. Many of you use Spotify for music or podcast also. So if Spotify charges 100 rupees, means they need to give 30 rupees to the Google. That is their payment gate. It may be a gate wall. Okay, Apple and because only two players are there, either Apple App Store or Google Play Store. That is the distribution system for apps. So Google enforces, Apple firmly enforces, Google also enforces that you need to pay 30% royalty for using our Play Store. If the app downloaded via Play Store, you use our billing system, and you need to pay 30% amount to me. So if you take example, if I am using payment gateway, example Razorpay or Paytm. So if I use that payment gateway, I need to give only 2%, but maximum of 2%. It may be 1% for some UPI payment, some 0% for UPI payment also there. But for most higher payment is 2%. So if user purchases via browser, then I need to pay only 2 rupees. But when the user purchases something, in-app purchase is happen, we need to pay 30% to Google Play. So the case goes to Competition Commission of India. Something they favored to Google also, something they rejected. There are two, three cases. In some they favor the Google, some it's favor means their decision. They as per the law only they can take a decision. As per the current law only they can take a decision. Based on that, they give a judgment in favor of Google. But then the government interferes. Google, they stop the asking for 30% payment, but he may ask again. That is when we don't know. So for the internet era itself, we need a lot of regulations. But AI is a new technology. So how the government going to regulate? So it will take longer time. But for using AI responsible, we need a stronger regulation on AI transparency, um, human AI collaboration for better decision, because many of the results what the AI gives, that should be analyzed by human. Then we need to correct which one is correct, which one, if there is a problem in the results of the AI, then the human need to intervene and tell the AI that this is not correct. Then the building AI system that prioritize ethics. So uh, these are all we need to take the point for creating responsible AI in near future. So finally, explainable AI is both a technical need and a ethical responsibility. Trust, transparency, and accountability are the key. So trust is the currency of AI. So we know that data is the currency, like that we hear the word. So here in comes to AI, trust is the currency of AI. So the AI creators, large language model creators, even now the SLM are coming. How it going to explode, I don't know. But we are creating some SLMs also. We are trying. So the creators, they need to having the explainable as well as ethics into consideration to create the AI system. So without trust, otherwise it's broke the advantages of AI. So this is what I want to tell you, all of you. So this is what we cannot do anything now, but these are all the points needs to be considered. We have in our mind. If anybody can, many of you doing research on this area. So when we doing research, we can consider this point, and we can write the people, the creating a creator of LLM also, they know that. But as a society, we need to insist this also. So this is the point I want to make here. And I thank you, every one of you, for with hearing my point of view on explainable AI and ethical consideration. Thank you very much. If you have
Really,
any
thank you, sir.
questions also, if
Yes,
you have
sir.
any
Thank you, sir.
questions also, I will ready to answer.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, can you say something like regarding there is AI now, right? There
Yeah,
is AI. What are the opportunities? What are the challenges we have?
just a minute, sir. I close this.
Yes, sir. Please.
So uh, I see there is a Nokia CEO. Nokia, we know everybody that the Nokia phone we all remember.
Mm,
But Nokia are in telecom space. Even they are big in telecom space. Nokia CEO in 2022 he told that when the 6G and AI comes, there won't be a mobile.
mm,
Mobile will not be there. Like that he told in 2012. Okay. So our business is totally on mobile. So if
mm,
mobile is not there, how our company is going to stay there? So I always think of that, because the internet comes in 1994. Initial period, everybody uses the internet through browser. Before the mobile phone comes, apps comes, everybody using web pages. Through web pages only they know the information. So we directly dive into mobile space. Many of the people who are in web area, they are not strong in mobile. So we create a competition for them. So if you see our Tamil calendar or even matrimony, Tamil matrimony is Jambavan in they are started in 1997, I think so. They are in the website based. You can use through laptop. Then after mobile browser also you can access the Tamil matrimony website. But we directly dive into mobile app. So like that, I am seeing what newer younger people with use of AI, they can dethrone us. I don't know because for Tamil calendar they come for some reasons. They for seeing good time, and for some other Rasi Palan like that. If the people ask AI, what is the good time today or good time on September 25th, like that. If the system tells means they need not to come to our app. So they know that is the information they want. So like that, if you take our job app, so somebody asking AI, because through Alexa and Google, we are very much interacting through voice system. So like that, if somebody asks, can you tell me the jobs near me? If the AI tells that you go here, there is a Honda showroom, you can sales job is there, or you go to that company, there is account job is available means they no need to use our app. So our business model got going to be disrupted. So because the speed at which the AI comes, it is going to be a problem for incumbents. And, young people with know-how and use of AI can create a more businesses. That is going to be a big challenge. It is also a opportunity because every technology will come with the challenge as well as opportunity. So that is possible.
Okay. Sir, regarding startup, most of the faculties நீங்க சொல்றத அப்படியே
Okay.
they will take it to the students எடுத்துட்டு போவாங்க அப்படியே.
Okay.
இப்போ
Okay.
ஸ்டார்ட்அப்க்குலாம் என்ன சான்சஸ் இருக்கு ஏஏ வச்சு பார்க்கக்குள்ள? ம், ம்.
Uh, AI, there is a
ஜென்ரலா
lot of general it AI is a what how I think is AI is giving much more accurate than the existing AI, because initially we do the algorithms through programming. We are doing algorithms and get the results. So now we train the system and give a matching, like matching through AI means it gives more accuracy. So for example, we have a drone startup. So in that area, or I give one example.
ம்,
The gamble means it's a camera. We fix it in drone. The we are using for agriculture spraying. So yeah, our drone startup is in many of the product in R&D stage already. We have a remote pilot training license we have for small and medium category. But for development of drones, we have 3 or 4 products in line that is are in R&D stage, not it come to commercialized. So we take one example of agri spraying. So what currently existing model or current the model using through drone also we spray the pesticides to all the crops. All the crops means if it is a rice crop, throughout the acre or some hectares, we commonly spray the total pesticides. When we use the drone with the AI decision, you can spray the pesticides where it requires in that particular area. In the total or in large area of 10 acres, Only some plants are affected by some of the diseases. Then we can spray the pesticides only that particular crop. We need not to spray the pesticide to the all the 10 acres. So if it is affected in only one acre means we spray the pesticides for that particular 1 acre means we saved a lot of pesticide money, and also healthy, the food also healthy. For in 9 acres we didn't use pesticide means the output of the food is also healthy. So it's a cost saving, then it is also healthy. So think in that way. So there is I cannot give many examples, but if the persons with a pain point and using of AI, how can we use the AI like with that thinking mindset, they can do a lot of things in every area, not only agriculture, here, business operations, even inventory management, we can use the AI. And through AI means what? Every technology comes with a efficiency, increase in efficiency, increase in productivity. So we achieve the productivity and the efficiency means we reduce the cost. So when we reduce the cost, the customer gets the product in lesser price. So likewise, the lot of use cases the people can think of it, because everybody having a different point of view in their field. They think how can we apply. Even it comes to AI, the decisions are taken in a way, whether they're taken in centralized area or in edge. So you take some examples. Uh, the drone is flying through the field. So if the with the pesticide the drone is flying means the drone identify through the camera installed in the drone, it identifies the crop which is affected by diseases, it should spray that area only. If the drone send the pictures of the affected areas to the affected, it did not send, it send every picture frame to the centralized system. Then the centralized system analyzes that you should spray this particular area only means it will take a little bit of time. So time delay is there. If the drone itself come with some AI capabilities, that means the decision can be taken in edge. Edge means in drone itself means it is the decision become quicker. So likewise, if the people think there are lot of opportunities, lot of possible to use the AI in different areas.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Now, in participants, if you have any queries, you can please ask. You can unmute yourself and you can ask, or else please put it in the chat box.
What we are using AI, not related to our topic, but for in our job app, we are using that small SLM model we are using, and
Hmm.
we send the when the job is posted from employer side, if the vacancy is posted, uh, we already analyzed the candidate's data. So based on the details he provided, we analyzed and we have a score for him. So and we match that score with the post which is posted now, the vacancy which is posted now, and we match that score and we send the WhatsApp message also. If the candidate they come into our app, they can see the related matching jobs. But instead of he comes to DAP because we have a 5 lakh people using our Nithra jobs app throughout Tamil Nadu, but regularly around on daily basis around 70,000 to 80,000 people only comes to the app. So around 4 lakh people won't come to the job on daily basis. So then when the vacancy is posted already, if the profile, the people uh, profile other matching score and the post matching score, the AI system compares both the matching score, then send the WhatsApp message, you have a new job post is available for your skill set or your qualification, you can apply for that. So like that we are using. So the people, if they think because a different stream of people think in different way, so their industry use cases, based on that they can create a lot of startup. Because India is a growing country, we are in $4 trillion GDP. It's China is in 18 trillion and the US is 30 trillion, and we are seeing every 6 to 6, maybe 7 to 7 years, it's going to be a double. It may around 2030, 32, we may reach around $10 trillion. So there is a lot of scope for startups to come into the market. So I am I know a lot of, I don't know a lot of use cases. That's why I am not able to give in which area we can start startup. But people having, because it is a startup is somewhat connecting the dots. You have some domain knowledge, you have some problem. So you may think that how we connect, give the solution this problem through technology. Technology means through internet or through AI, that's up to them. So if the people see the pain point, yeah, on day-to-day basis, then if they are having the domain knowledge in electronics or some mechanical area, then they have some understanding about AI means. Because now the everything is a multidisciplinary. So if you take a drone, there is a mechanical part involved, electrical part involved, electronics part involved, even computer science part involved. So here now the world comes in a multidisciplinary way, not even if you take civil, for the design we can use AI. Like that, it's going to be a multidisciplinary world. So if the person want to start a startup, it one domain is not enough. So they can combine 2 or 3 people combine together and take a problem. Take a problem means already they have they need their pain point. They may see they're in home. I see. So my wife is a homemaker. Okay, somewhat he comes to office, but not regularly. But my daughter not going to be a homemaker. So who is going to do cooking? So that is the problem I am seeing. Okay. So how I am going? How there is an opportunity. I think if the machine is able to cook for 10 variety of sambars, kolambu, like that, uh, with the AI, we can give a good quality also, good taste with a good nutrition, like that. So if that is the pain point, that is the big business. I am envisioning it is going to be a big business. Otherwise, everybody need to order via Zomato, Swiggy only. If it is, it should be in compact. It should not be a big machine. It should be a compact machine. It should give a good taste. It should not get more work from us. It should do itself. Maybe robotics come on that way. I don't know, but this is the problem. Okay, so if the here electronics involved, computer science, AI involved. So even some mechanical, electrical, these disciplinaries are included. So if 2 to 3 people join together and start a startup, somebody is trying already. Somebody is trying to make a cooking machine. Okay, but if the people come with advanced technologies, they can succeed in the market. Okay, so this is the one type of use case. When the society evolves, many of the problems arises. We can solve for that also. Otherwise, the people, when they are facing on day-to-day basis the problems, for that they combine the connect the dots. When Steve Jobs told, now we are using in Microsoft Word different type of fonts. Not in Microsoft, on all in design area we are using lot of fonts. But it's a the fonts introduced by Mac by Steve Jobs, because Steve Jobs studied a calligraphic class. He didn't go to the college out of Stanford and join the calligraphic class for it's maybe a certificate course. When he designed the Mac system, why the font should be in a single design, single font facing. We need create lot of font styles. Now, when you use handwriting, everybody's handwriting is different. So like that, the when he didn't attend calligraphic means we use a single font. Maybe later stage they may come in advanced stage, earlier stage it may not come. So he introduced the fonts in Mac first, then only it comes to Windows. So it's a connecting the dots. So the every startup there is a need of pain point. That pain point also need for lot of people, not for a single people means you cannot make it as a business. If we give a solution to a problem that should be need for many people means we make it as a business. So we motivate the students to identify the problems. If that problem is for a having by lot of that pain point is for a lot of people means, then there is a possibility for a business. So in that business, we can do advanced thinking via AI.
Thank you. அந்த லிஸ்ட்ல இன்ஜினியர்ஸ்ல நீங்க சமைக்கிறவங்கள விட்டுட்டீங்க சார். கேட்டரிங், we had electrical mechanical engineers, of course catering skills is required.
Catering skills, it's not required, but
அது அது
they may know
எசென்ஷியல்
essential. They need to give inputs.
இன்புட்ஸ்.
Inputs, yeah.
It's wonderful, sir,
So,
actually.
yeah,
Yes, sir, please.
yeah, it's a, if I see the problem in home cooking, it may be I think there is a restaurant called Kolapasi. Maybe that is in Chennai or I don't know. They are having a restaurants in America and Australia. They're telling that it is a chefless kitchen. Okay, I don't know how much that model working. I didn't dive into that, but it may use cases. It's for maybe a small purpose or it may be a big purpose. But there is, if market is there, the problem is there, then there is a possibility to create a startup.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Participants, any queries you can put in the chat box. Okay, sir. Sir,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
on behalf of GC Salem, we thank you, sir, for being with us for this session. It's wonderful. You gave various insights about your experience. You gave various insights about many things. Someone is saying, yeah, well explained, sir, about startup. Someone is saying. Thank you again, sir.
Thank you very much. Yes, yeah, and, faculty, you can motivate your students to start a startup, because everybody is seeking for job means who will give a job to the people. So you identify the bright minds in your classrooms and motivate them, encourage them to do a startup. You can also identify the problems. You give the problem statement to them. Because we recruited many interns for our drone startup also. Around 15 people are they are working as intern in our drone startup. So they get a lot of learning also. So it's a win-win situation. Both of it, we are also get benefited. They also get benefited. But you can identify a problem. You can give the use cases to the your students. Uh, they may try, because what I am telling to the people, younger minds, now the people around 16, there is a person here in a boy. He is studying in 8th standard. He came to our last May. He is a cyber security expert. In when now he only studying in 8th standard. He came to our 1 month internship to our company, and I give 10,000 to him because he found the bugs in all our jobs and matrimony, and all our also our college ERP product. It's in Impress ERP. So he found a lot of bugs. Bugs like means there is a possibility for cyber attack also. So in 1 week before, he called me, Uncle, I want to start a startup. I am CEO and co-founder, and he telling another person is a co-founder and CTO. We are going jointly going to do this project, like that. He told me. I told him the designation will be, we can assign later. First, you go and solve the problem and make money. So another person, we have an office in Guntur. There, our regional head is there. His son is studying in 11th standard. He sent a lot of Instagram video to me because he is very much of a business person, not a technical person. He is trying for IIT, but he sent what is branding, what is sales. If you do are not doing sales, which how much revenue can improve? He asking lot of questions. When I going there, he always asking. He told me, Uncle, after completing college, I come to you. You should fund me for my business. Like that, he is asking me. So many of the boys are nowadays, they have that capability. So as a faculty, you need to identify and nurture them. That give the benefit to society. As a country, we need to. We already somewhat grow out of poverty, but still it is there. Okay, so when we encourage people, they when they are doing startup means it gives a job to many people, and it also solves the problems in the society.
Thank you
Right.
very much,
Thank
sir.
you all. Right. Thank
Thank
you
you,
all.
sir.
Thank you very much for your patience. I think whether I took a good session or not, I don't know.
We had a very good
but
session, sir, actually. People
but
thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah.
yeah.
There is
Right.
some
Thank you very
comments
much.
in the chat box. Yeah. It was a
Right. So
nice
thank
session, I
you.
guess.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you,
Right.
sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you all.